Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What?
Bobby Strong!
Out a bit late, don't you think?
Out late taking care of another midnight rush is all. There's talk of new fee hikes. People are getting real edgy.
Are they? Well, I was glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspect of taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free.
I don't need to do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for Miss Penny, I don't.
But you still need to keep your head out of the clouds now, don't you?
And what do you mean by that?
What she means is, you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we must be off. Our work's never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care for police officers. Not those two, anyway.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny. That's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those officers about everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
It's just because mine feels awful cold right now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of those two.
Oh. It's not because of me, I hope.
Oh no, because of something I did.
Bobby! Bobby reasoned with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday unless I'm from.
Or rather, something I didn't do.
If it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum of where it used to be.
A vacuum in your chest? It sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong this morning, that's all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
The vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly. I feel awful bad about it.
Well, maybe that's just nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really? You think so?
Well, sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't. Because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart? But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try. Ooh.
Do you?
There it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright, shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. See there? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy? Plenty of water? I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. There it is. It's so faint. It's saying, into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was telling me those exact words just the other day.
It was.
Of course it was. Squalor and noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. 8 chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our hearts.
Love is kind and considerate.
Love is peaceful and fair.
Love can creep up so suddenly.
When you least think of it, your love is there.
We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or sadness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart. Good night.
Bobby Strong.
Good night. Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget what you said about my heart from the clouds.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute. When can I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright, shining new world's awaiting to be unveiled. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Sure she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah. Everybody loves Bobby Strong.
What's what like, little Sally?
Urinetown.
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because it's a secret, that's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there's no Urinetown, we just kill people. Oh no. The secret must be oozed forth slowly until it bursts forth, one mighty cathartic moment, somewhere in the middle of Act 2, with everybody singing and things like that.
Oh. I get it.
Well, I must be going. It's time for the next scene.
Next morning at the amenity when the new fee hikes are announced.
That's the one. So long for now, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC awards public amenity number 9 with the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you will honor and enjoy. Of course, no one knows better than the good people at the Urine Good Company how difficult times are, but research into finding the long-term solutions we need is expensive. So for the time being, our decision is firm, and we look forward to going to Rio with our new profits. I mean, we look forward to finding long-term solutions. And things like that. Good day, Miss Pennywise. See you in, well, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise. It'll be off to Urinetown for a lot of us sooner or later if you do.
And it'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now form a line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Bobby Strong, where the hell have you been?
I'm sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking.
Up all night thinking. Is it you work here now, Bobby? There's no need to go in the bushes any longer.
I wasn't.
Like father, like son? That's what I always say. Now back to work.
But it was about my father that I was thinking, Miss Pennywise. And what happened to him here yesterday. And what's going to happen to all of us.
He broke the law yesterday, Bobby. That's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all of this is wrong?
Wrong? You've got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. A sweet-looking head. But you keep it up in those clouds day after day after day, and it's gotta come down sometime. You hear me? You get that head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. You get it out of the clouds.
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know the drill.
Gleaming and radiant, it's what I'll keep my eyes on.
Same as it's always been.
As the world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal how I feel when I look at the sky.
Now who's first?
I am.
Ma!
Well, take your fee now, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them break their nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But this is all I have, Miss Pennywise.
Daily we break them because we have to follow orders.
Haven't you enough, Mrs.
And we keep filling the money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore this black and moral profit-making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
Here's all I've got, Bobby. Will it be enough?
You keep your money, Mom.
Really?
The fee is the law, Bobby Strong. She'll abide by it, or she'll join her husband.
And what if there's a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law didn't come from any voting process, or elected body, or judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular, blood-pumping organ like this one, right here.
A muscular organ?
Did you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this one's too small for you, why don't you try this one on for size?
It's blinding me!
Look at the sky, there's a don't think so, Miss Pennywise. Come on, Ma. This one's on the house. For everyone. Forever!
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the floor of the legislature, Pip. It was touch and go there for a while. I understand.
Well, your Beaches of Rio slideshow really changed their minds soon enough. Just like it changed mine those many years ago. I wish I never met you, Caldwell B. Cloud.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Why, Hope? You're absolutely glowing.
Seems that office work agrees with her. With all that faxing and all.
And the copying.
Oh yes, the copying. You're such a good girl, Hope. Just like I used to be before I met your father.
A good girl?
You heard me. 626, 627, just a few more.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Hope, darling. What is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I met this boy, you see.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. We have a little problem.
Caldwell. Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyway, it's about public amenity number 9, sir. The people there have rioted.
Rioting?
They're paying for free, Caldwell. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong?
They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act. Can they do that? Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there represents a small percentage of the population as a whole.
What's going on, Daddy? I don't understand.
Oh, I wouldn't expect a kind and pure heart like yours to understand.
Officer Barrell and I are ready, Mr. Cladwell. Just give the word.
What did I tell you, Cladwell? It's a power keg, and I have a very important plane to catch. Excuse me.
Fip! You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're a Cladwell, Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what made him pound so angrily.
Angry? No one gets angry at me. Not without a beating.
A beating? Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you are that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look closer, you'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in the meadow is nibbling grass without a care. Oh, he's so delightful as he hops through. You say, "Hi, Bunny," and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. Goodbye, Bunny Boo. Hello, Rabbit Stew. Get me, boys?
You tell him, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You have better things to do. It ain't no joke. Ha ha ha! That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope, darling.
Animals with huge incisors and big floppy feet?
Look deeply and you'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny at a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor Bonnie simply hasn't got the bread. He begs for mercy but gets jailed instead. Passing pfeffers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See the moral, people?
Clear as day, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that, Hope. You're born to power. You're in the money. Advice to you.
Henry, the bunny.
Don't be a bunny.
Little bunny at a toll booth?
Oh, you heard me.
Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, Hope, dear. You see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her father?
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. Oh, so snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you'll find out new bunny slippers! Grasp the message, staff!
Right behind you, boss.
Don't be the bunny, don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on, no! The one who steps is you! You step it up to where it's sunny. Step on the floor. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny. All right, everybody, get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves some rabbits. Let's go!
One at a time, everyone will get their turn.
Here's some cash, Bobby, just for you.
You keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
Whew, busy day so far. Busiest day on record if your books are right. How's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage, nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy, and that's the main thing. Wait, everyone, please remain calm.
It'll take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers, and we're not letting it go.
That's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Officer Lockstock, what's happening?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. This is where Clodwell arrives to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Snuff out the uprising? But what about Bobby's dream?
Oh, dreams only come true in happy musicals and a few Hollywood films. This is certainly neither one of those. Oh no, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams.
It won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet-looking boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten this village. Not by a long shot.
This amenity will take as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation for these people are over.
The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues but a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Cladwell, that's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've waited for long-term solutions that never came. Well, we're done waiting. For you see, a new day has dawned today. A day of hope and happiness. A day where the ideals of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, when people pee for free because people are free. Free, people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See, how can it be free from the chains he gave us? We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
People are free, how can a fee enslave us? See, how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every hill, every steeple, ring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, bringing the crowds a way to sing of today. Sing of today. Sing of today. Sing today. Sing today. Sing today.
Perhaps best to stay back here by your father, Hope, dear. The police will want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge? Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope dear, a little brutality is exactly what these people deserve. Officer Lockstock!
Daddy, wait. He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say? Happy? So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they hear today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad water that we share could fit inside a can. What of tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
But what of today?
But what of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby strong. With your actions, you would cut the child and leave a lifeless home. Would it be so short-sighted, so sensitive, so dull? What of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You yourself should stay wrong. The people think for freedom, push the system to the ground. If today there's still a spell, it's on tomorrow. Will not see. If it's you and me now, Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, we're on the subject of tomorrow. Officer Lockstock, prepare your officer.
Everybody, run into the amenity. We'll be relatively safer in there.
Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were at Cladwell.
Wait, the same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, Hope.
I can't fight against my father, Bobby.
And I cannot fight against them, so you can either join us or stand aside.
Stand aside.
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I could never bear to have you taken where the guilty